Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're taking a look quickly here at Algorand, seeing what's going on with the charts. I covered this here recently, and once again, it is ascending bullishly, looking like it wants to retest that resistance level. We'll see if it's soon to break. And if you are new to the channel, keep in mind I love teaching people to trade. You can become a better trader here at CryptoCash.tech if you'd like. Otherwise, I offer Trading Signals Academy, and again, pretty much just an amazing community that you can learn and grow with together. We'll talk about that here more in the future, of course, just so you're familiar. Obviously, the website has all the details, but generally speaking, some cool stuff there. Very last thing as well, make sure to subscribe to our Twitter. This is actually a quick shout out to Crypto for Change. Appreciate the retweet there for some of our more recent posts here. But again, we're trying to grow the community. Please see if you can come on over and just become part of something better. We got tons of analysis, but also a lot of fundamental stuff too. We're trying to bring as much content as we can to our subscribers, and instead of just only focusing on YouTube, Twitter's a really good way to kind of find that, if you will. Okay, so be sure to check that out. Really cool stuff there. Once again, on our Twitter there. So when it comes to Algorand, what we want to look at is a few things first. The ascending trend we'll look at in a smaller time frame. We'll also identify Elliott wave as well, but these Fibonacci retracement levels are kind of showing us that it wants to stay within these ranges. And I'll explain that more so when we get smaller time frames. But to lead into that, the best thing to understand here, first of all, is there's a money flow index is increasing. We're seeing more volume coming into Algorand in the last 14 days of trading. Okay, so again, keep in mind, RSI, MFI, these are both things based on 14 days. So if we see the RSI in the last 14 days, the relative strength is about 56. Well, what does that mean? Well, if you're not familiar with trading, anything over 50 below 70 is essentially considered more bullish, right? It's more so on the green side of the tracks instead of the red side. So we can disseminate that with more volume, the price should essentially stay in that level or continue higher. This trend has proven to be maintaining itself for some time, and until it breaks the trend, we can expect it to continue. Okay, so let's go ahead and just talk about a few things here really quick there. Just a note, we got a previous resistance level here, right in the range of about 22.3 cents. Therefore, that is essentially the new level of support. Right here, we can see, of course, on Elliott wave that is also showing us that we are expecting a bounce right off that point 382 Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, so again, when it comes to 0.382, we can kind of see that at about 22.5 cents, that's the most recent, most relevant bouncing point if the price were to pull back. Okay, now I say if because, of course, this could very well be the most recent low and the price could go up to complete its 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern before we see our ABC. But between now and then, we can expect the price to pull back based on the simple fact that we've hit our highest point and that we are overextended somewhat. And what I mean by that here is we take a look at the RSI. We're still bullish, we're still nice, but we have a MACD divergence. This MACD divergence kind of tells us that we should experience a pullback soon. This is my swing trader's tool, essentially, of choice for taking short positions or long positions, in this case more so a short, to the downside. Okay, so Algorand looks like it wants to pull back here, and if it does, keep in mind that would be 22.5 cents. If it doesn't, it just keeps going up, right? Because again, we got to recognize this trend hasn't broken yet. Okay, so again, if you look at this trend and then you can currently look at the simple moving averages, the 20-day simple moving average always ascends with the trend. Once we lose that 20-day SMA, that's usually when you shift gears, especially if you have a MACD divergence in the 4-hour time frame. So really cool stuff there in that regard. Be sure to consider all options here. I'm not saying you want to short. If you were to short, I would wait for confirmation as a break to the downside. Make sure that MACD does diverge officially and we lose this trend line and we break below the 20-day SMA. That's what I'll be looking for personally. Outside of that, let's see if there's anything else we can extract on the 1 hour and kind of just see what's going on here. So for the 1 hour time frame, we can see TD sequentials kind of breaking even. We don't have a lot of overextension. We are above the cloud. This is again that trend that I'm referring to as well. If you can see this ascending trend created by the cloud, that's telling us we're on the right side of the tracks. Okay, so do not short into that. What you do is when the price action gets all the way down to this level, that's when you consider shorting once we have confirmation below that line. Okay, so just some things to kind of think about. Big picture, we're looking good, but I still want you to be cautious and careful. Let's take a quick look here and see if CC Golden has given us any sell signals. We don't have any sell signals yet. We've got only buy signs here on this trend. And what this does, this indicator, it is available on my homepage if you want to consider acquiring it. And what it does, it just kind of gets you good entry levels and good exit targets. Okay, so commonly you're going to buy low and you're going to sell high. Okay, buy low, we're still waiting to sell high. That implies that we're on the right side of tracks there. We have confirmation we're in the green. See, we're above this cloud here as well, and it's important to maintain that until it doesn't. Okay, so to me, breaking below the 20-day SMA on the 4-hour time frame and or this ascending trend is what I'm going to be looking for considering a potential short. Now what I'll do is I'll set my alert here for just say in the range of about 23, 22 cents, really close to it, just so I can reevaluate if the price comes down to that level and kind of see what's going on, right? So again, somebody that's good at trading is not going to just jump right in and hope for the best. You wait for confirmation and then do so. That's why I have alerts set up through my CC Golden Indicator, so you just jump in, jump out as soon as you're notified. It'll let you know when those things happen. Takes your hands off trading, so it makes life a lot better. And again, congrats to all of my community members that are finding benefit there. Let's take a quick look here just so we can kind of see, because I like to share this with my newer members in case you're not familiar. Majority of these are taken from our CC Golden Indicator. Now, keep in mind, Alexander, he's just an anomaly. He'll do all sorts of cool trades, and he's an awesome trader. But when it comes to the 15-minute time frame, our CC Golden Indicators, it's just a really nice, easy way of making extra money. So again, congrats to those members and of course, everyone else that's trading very well right now. It's great to be part of that with you. All right, that's all we have here for today with Algorand. Thanks again for joining. Again, cryptocash.tech is a site to register if you want to become a better trader. But more importantly, in the meantime, stay abreast with all of our news and fundamentals, everything you need to know here at our CC, basically our Crypto Cash Tech Twitter account. All right, so check that out in your own time. Look forward to working with you. Thanks again for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.